Yeah, Dante, in a season of firsts for you, this is your first time playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Just what was it like going up against guys that you've played with for so long?
It was fun because they were calling out plays, and I knew everyone. So you could see like side out of bounds, baseline out of bounds, like the one where I stole from Chris. Like just knowing what they're doing, I was trying to reiterate what they were doing, and it felt good knowing that stuff and being to be able to communicate with the team and have those guys play with so much energy that they did tonight, even though it resulted in a loss. I think we're making steps, we're making strides in the right direction. If we play with that energy on both ends of the floor, we can be good.
Dante, how much had you been looking forward to this game?
I've been asked that question a lot in the last couple of days. For me, it was just the next game, honestly. I think it was cool to see familiar faces before the game. I'm trying to lock in for the game, I got Brooke coming up to me on layup lines and messing with me and stuff. So, like, it's good to see familiar faces, but when you boil it down to basketball, it's just our next game, trying to get better. I don't care if we're playing the Bucks or it doesn't matter what team we're playing. Like, I'm trying to get better every day, I'm trying to establish good habits here from top to bottom from the team. But obviously, personal connection and stuff, like you get a little bit more energy, a little bit more juice going against those guys. So it was fun.
Dante, you and Davion had led a 53-point effort off the bench. You guys were clicking, but on defense, you guys seem to be a force together when you're both out there on the floor. Just wanted to get your commentary of you playing with Davion when you're on the floor.
Davion's a special player. He's a special person too. So with that, as soon as I got here, I could just feel his love for the game, his love for defense, and it reminded me so much of the energy that Drew Holiday played with in Milwaukee. And with that, I got to read off of how Drew was playing over there, and I go off of Drew. So now coming here, honestly, reading off of Davion. I don't care if he's a rookie. The kid can play. And the dude is ready for big moments, and you'll see me we talk a lot on the court, and that's just that relationship that is building, that trust is building on the defensive end, and offensively. Just I tell him, keep it simple, nobody can guard you, and when he when he does that, he has games like he has tonight, and that's what we expect of him every night. And I think going forward, he keeps doing that, building off of that. He can be a really special person and a player.
Dante, it seems like you're finding your niche with this team. Do you feel like you're maybe settling down a little bit over the last couple of games?
Yeah. I go back to just trying to get better every day. Going to practice tomorrow. At the end of the day, we played well, but we still lost. So it still hurts. And coming in tomorrow, let's watch some film. Let's try to get better. And we have another good team coming in on Friday. So for me, it's not about my personal stuff. For me, it's about trying to win games and trying to create good habits. So, like I said, it still stings taking a loss, but if we can get better, that's what I'm trying to focus on.
Yeah, Dante, talked about Davion for a second there, but what do you think of those lineups where it's you, Davion, and De'Aaron out there, and how you guys are all meshing?
It's fun. We play fast, and I think if you add Domas in there, we were running a couple different actions where Fox is getting downhill. You got me on the weak side and Davion up top, or me up top and Davion. They have to take something away, and I think us getting familiar with playing with each other more and more. That's when you have Domas getting hit on the roll and getting fouled layups, or you have Fox attacking the rim, or they have to respect Davion and I on the weak side. So it just opens up so much for us, and playing with those lineups is fun because in that line, I don't know if I'm the three or Davion's the three because he was guarding Chris tonight. So it's fun. We can switch it up. We can do different things with those three playing together, and it's fun.
Dante, nice game, man. When you look at the fight that this team has shown tonight and the other night, I don't know, what does that say to you? Where do you feel like that motivation is coming from for this group right now, given where you are in the season and in the standings?
It's the energy thing. Coming in every day, Like I said, I kind of reiterated in the locker room, like, this loss still hurts, but take the good that comes out of it. Like you said, how the guys are coming out of timeouts. It's just there's a different energy about it the last couple of games. And, you're playing good teams like a Chicago, like a Milwaukee Bucks, and you're hanging with these teams. You're up on these teams. Like, you're turning these teams over, and you can score on these teams. It's not like, oh, we played the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. It's going to be a so-and-so loss. Like, this is an energy thing in this locker room, and I think guys have each other's backs, and you can see it on the court. I think the communication has been great recently, and that's what I was talking about. If we can take that and build off of that, we can be a special team.
Donte, Trey Lyles had a nice game today. What do you think he brings to you guys in that spot that he's in?
Versatility. I think he can guard a lot of different positions, and offensively, it's that matchup thing. They have to respect him. So, and if they don't, he's going to make them pay. And I think that's what he's been doing recently. And his confidence is going to keep building. He's going to keep building off of the games that he's been having. And honestly, we still have the new guys. We're trying to find our way and trying to play with each other. So keep finding him, keep being him, and he's going to be fine.
All right, let's take the last question on Zoom. Christos?
Dante, what did you like most on those couple of games, and what is the biggest progress on your game as a team overall?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the last part?
What is the biggest progress that you made overall as a team?
The competitiveness, I think, for us is, I think tonight and the other night is when they make a run, we're not giving in, I think. And that's why we've been in the games late. I think that competitiveness, that spirit that we have, grinding on the defensive end, getting out in transition, and sharing the ball. When that ball's popping for us, we are a good team. So for me, I look at that. I look at the spirit of the guys. I look at the spirit of the bench. And when we're coming out of timeouts and that spirit's high and that energy's high, we can do good things.